Good morning, kings and queens. Hope y'all feeling good today. We blessed just to be woke another day. Just to wake up. Sister, what's going on with you? Oh, man, so much, man. First, I want to say, man, Instagram has created so much. It has given birth to so much ignorance, stupidity, intelligence, greatness. So many different things have been birthed on the internet and Instagram. What I want you to know is follow people who share your moral compass. Don't follow me just because I'm on Instagram. If we don't share the same moral compass, if you don't wake up and say to yourself that my people are in a position and, I want to see them do better. I want my brother to be as successful as I am. I want my sisters to be treated like queens. I want my kids to be able to be educated and have the same opportunities in the world that everybody else has. If you don't wake up and say that, then I'm probably not the person to follow. Follow the people who share your moral compass. If you think to yourself that Floyd Mayweather going on TV talking about fuck what we doing to protest and spending his money on that and not putting it into nobody's school when you got billions of dollars and you buy $100 a school, but you ain't see Floyd Mayweather buy a school yet, ain't invest in the school, ain't invest in nobody's education. The man ain't even educated, but he don't see the need for education. If you don't see that if that's not what you want to follow, if that's who you want to follow Floyd. If money dictates who you are, if waking up every day and you feel like having money is what validates you as a man, if your soul, see, look, my soul is not, this shit ain't just a hat for me. This ain't just a hat for me. I don't wear this hat because, this is my life. Like, this is how my soul is not for sale. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't share, if you think that if money puts you above somebody else, if you think that that's the shit that separates you from somebody else, then you probably shouldn't follow me. And I'm okay with that. If you think the shit that Floyd said made sense, if you don't understand how every other race of people, every other nationality of people, they don't give a fuck if you right or wrong. If you with them and you look like them and you from where they from, they either gonna be quiet or they gonna stand with you. You understand what that we are the only race of people who don't have that. That's why we are where we are. That's why you go to the hood and there's a bunch of black and brown people that's struggling and dying and killing each other. Because we don't have the ability to be unified for 10 seconds. We put out a call 4 or 5 days ago and you get prominent people in our culture that want to come out and say, fuck what we doing. You don't got to say fuck what we doing. You just don't have to be there. Just like with the NFL, you didn't have to come out and say, I'm going to NFL for what? For what? You want to do what you do, cool. If you can't help me, don't hurt me. Because I look like you, I'm struggling like you, I have a different purpose. You're not going to stand on these front lines with me and risk your freedom in your life. And I get that, I don't want you to do that, but don't hurt me. Don't hurt us when we standing outside and we fighting. We going to be the people outside the front of the detention centers, your brothers and your sisters and your cousins that ain't coming home. We going to give our lives for that. We going to be on these front lines. The shit that you ain't going to do, I'm willing to die for this shit. Like, I'm willing to die, my nigga. I'm willing to give my motherfucking life. So when I have a conversation and you get these niggas up here talking that dumb shit, I don't want to hear it. Take your money and go take that shit somewhere else. Don't utilize your platform, the fake shit you talking about, because it's all materialistic. Because as soon as you don't got no money, you nobody. I'm somebody with nothing. I could take off every fucking piece of clothing I got, my nigga, and I'm a king. I'm a king. I don't need a dime. These niggas need money to be somebody. That's what they trying to tell you. They trying to convince you they somebody because they never was nobody without money. They can't look a man in their face eye to eye and be respected without money. I never needed none of that shit. I was in prison with killers, drug dealers, the most notorious niggas that have respect. Nigga never disrespected me and violated me. In the streets, from anywhere I've ever been in my life. I did it on principle and respect and honor and integrity. Niggas don't have that. So they try to sell you on money. Now, if that's the niggas you want to follow, if that's what you buy into, go buy it. This is a boxer, nigga. This is what a boxer was. Muhammad Ali, the people's champ. He'll whip your ass and stand for his people. And he told you niggas. He told you I get more respect for doing what I'm doing right now, telling you about my people, than I'd get from beating any one of these champs. These niggas ain't never, they don't get that. These niggas ain't built on nothing. There's no substance. It's nothing else. It's just materialistic bullshit. And that's what they selling you. Now, if you buying that, cool. Just stay the fuck off my page with it. Go where that shit is at. If those are niggas you look up to, if that's what you want to assimilate to, cool. Go do that shit. Don't come to my page. Don't fuck around with the shit that I'm doing, because I'm really willing to die for what I'm doing, my nigga. I sacrifice my life. I sacrifice my time away from my kids and my family. Like, this sold not for sale shit is not just a hat. The man told you with it. He money made. I don't give a fuck about money. Money never made me. I done turned down money because the shit that they was trying to get me to do for the money didn't go according to my moral compass. I sleep good at night. I'm respected. I'm not accepted. I don't got a bunch of niggas around me yesing me and happy to be there because I got money. That's not my life. That's not who I am. I stand on something. The same niggas that be around y'all niggas yesing y'all because y'all got $1 come up to me and say, I respect you as a man. That's more than me. I'm going to die with that. My name going to live on. When that money and that shit go away, you just another nigga. What have you done? And any nigga co-signing that shit, these niggas is poverty pimps. They pimping you on the fact that they know you don't have nothing. You don't know what it's like to have money. So you, in your mind, think that it puts you somewhere else. And what happens is the niggas that actually get money realize the money really was never nothing. Most of the niggas that got money got there and realized, damn, I thought, like J. Cole said, I thought when I got this and that, it was going to make me somebody. It didn't make me nobody else. It don't fill you up. That money don't fill you up. It should put you in a position to where you able to make sure that your brothers and sisters, family is more comfortable, but it don't fill you. These niggas is hollow inside. They mad. They surrounded by bitches that don't care about them. Excuse the word bitches. They surrounded by women who don't care about them. Dudes that just trying to figure out how to eat off them. And they figure that out every day. And they wake up with nothing else. So they want to tell you how much money they got because they want to make themselves feel good. Shit don't mean nothing. I don't need $1 billion for what? What I'm going to do with $1 billion? Buy some houses, some clothes that I probably go wear 1 or 2 times. This is what they trying to tell you. Niggas be lonely. They miserable and lonely, so what they try to do is get in front and try to negate positive shit that's going on. Niggas that really about something that have substance. You're not going to hear none of these niggas' names in 10 years. After they died 2 years later, nobody going to care about them. Muhammad Ali lives on. Malcolm X lives on. Martin Luther King lives on. Black Panthers live on. They stood for something. It's 1 million boxers. You don't know all these niggas. You don't care. You don't give a fuck about them. So what? They got a record. It's in the book. If you box, you look at the record, you see it. That shit don't mean nothing. And they want to trick you to make it think it means something. You got money. So what, my nigga? So what? And they put us both in the jungle, nigga. Survival of the fittest. I'm able to be distinguishable amongst other distinguishable men. Only thing that separates you niggas is money. If that's all y'all into, don't follow me. If a nigga can't say, yo, you know what? I got millions of dollars of Gucci. I can make Gucci pay attention to black people. You saying that the shit gonna be over. Why it's gonna be over too? Why you ain't gonna elevate it? You got millions of followers, nigga. Why you ain't up there saying, yo, this is what we doing? Be a leader. Nah, you want to be anti everything that's about us. We say Black Lives Matter, you say all lives matter. It's always some sucker shit. Listen, if that's what y'all into, follow that shit. Unfollow me. Look, I don't need no followers that bad. I don't do shit for fame. I don't do shit for hype. I'm not trying to be part of status quo. I'm not trying to be with none of that shit. Let y'all do that. Leave me alone. It's a bunch of real, authentic people that's tired of sucker shit. They follow me for that. They follow me for guidance. They know I'm willing to give them real shit and real advice, and I'm going to be out there when they need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my soul ain't for sale. These niggas, they brought their soul is sold. Anything for $1, man. Anything for $1. These niggas don't have no moral fiber, no morals and principles. Anything that's about $1, they willing to give it up. These niggas be poverty pimps, and then you got the other niggas that just talk, and they talk with this soliloquy and this fake vernacular, and they try to act educated. You niggas ain't educated. You poverty pimps. You pimping a nigga who don't know no better. You can't have those conversations with me. Because I can see through the big words and all that shit. What are you willing to do, my nigga? What are y'all willing to do? What is the action steps that you willing to do? So what? You got a car, you got a couple dollars and some girls. Who gives a fuck about that? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice that nobody else is willing to sacrifice? We lost as a culture and a people, man. Stop letting these niggas lead you nowhere. That shit is a dead end. Once you get money and you realize you got money, it's nothing else there. I know a bunch of miserable millionaires. Shit is cool to be able to buy what you want. But when you don't got nobody around you that love you, that respect you, that shit start wearing and tearing. Then all you got is these cars. Can't take none of that shit with you, man. Can't take none of that shit with you. When you're not respected, it makes some dudes miserable when they're not respected. They feel like, I got millions. People supposed to respect me. Niggas don't respect you. They accept you. They tolerate you. They need you. So that's the era we in. Stop letting these niggas misguide you. Because they don't stand on nothing. They want to knock down anybody else that stand on how you speak against Kaepernick. Just think about it. Kaepernick is one of the most selfless people you met. How you speak against Kaepernick? How? Well, what do you have to speak against Kaepernick? This is the world we live in, beloved. This is the shit that we dealing with every day of our lives. We dealing with the same corny shit, these same corny dudes that take the movement back. Malcolm X talked about these niggas. He said, how many of y'all are who want freedom and justice? Raise your hand. How many of y'all willing to die for it? Raise your hand. How many of y'all? And he said, if you want it, you got to kill the people who didn't raise their hand. It's fucked up. It's fucked up with the state we are, man. I'm looking and I'm like, yo, I don't agree with everything. I don't agree with a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of black people that's on my page. They doing some shit. It's not misleading. It's not hurting nobody. If they win it, we get some. If Kaepernick wins his protest with the NFL, you know what it makes sure? It makes sure that other black and brown people from our communities get to speak about issues that represent us without being targeted. How does that hurt me? Why would I say anything against that? For what? How? If his sacrifice can make it better for the future generations that look like me, my sons, their sons, to be able to do something that I couldn't do, why would I utilize my platform and my voice to say something against that? For what? How does it benefit me? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, how does that benefit me by talking down on that? If we are able to tell Gucci, look, this shit you did does not represent us. It is racist. You don't have enough diversity inside your organization. We need to sit down. We building our own. We motivated other people to become entrepreneurs and build their own shit. You make Gucci have to sit down with you and try to figure out, what do we need to do to make sure that we okay with y'all? Who do we need to employ? How much money we need to invest in your communities, into scholarships, into stores in your communities? How much do we need to invest in diversity, since you people are buying most of our brand, who are making sure that we millionaires? What do we need to do to make sure you okay? How does that hurt me? I'm just asking, how does it hurt me if that wins? So why would me or any other black man from our community utilize their voice to diminish that fight? If you, I'm mad that niggas is silent, but I'd rather you be silent. I get it. You don't want to do nothing. You want to do what you want to do. Cool. But why would you utilize your voice to try to stop something that could potentially make everybody else win? You got to think about it. These niggas be COINTELPRO, man. These niggas be working with the government. They be working with shit to dismantle us and destroy us. You know what I'm saying? They be working with the other people trying to destroy us. And it's sad, man. It's sad when you see it. It's like, I keep having conversations with niggas. I'm like, yo, you don't got to help me. Just don't hurt me. Don't use your voice to hurt somebody, hurt a cause for me that could, if it wins, it can help all of us. Why would I do that? You got to sit there and think, why would I do that? Mayweather don't want to have no discussion with nobody. Mayweather know everything. He got more money than everybody. You know what I'm saying? So he's took this approach on countless issues that had to do with what's going on in our community. So you just gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. It's sad, man. It's sad when people utilize their platform or come on my platform to argue for them. What are you arguing for? You don't want to do what we doing? Cool. Just going, like my brother. Me and my brother might have biggest argument. You know, that's why I respect Shabazz the OG. He said, yo, I might not agree with Floyd, but I ain't getting up on here and disagree with him for y'all to make y'all feel comfortable. That's my brother. I'm gonna have that conversation with him, and I'm gonna still express my opinion, but I'm not gonna go at him and diminish him online. I gotta respect that. That's your man. I don't expect you to do that. If you did that, I would have to question you as a man. You know? So what I'm trying to say is, we all brothers. We in the same struggle. We come from nothing. Floyd Mayweather came from nothing. A young nigga with nothing in the streets. And he built himself up. He's self-made. And I respect that. I don't respect the fact that you think because people haven't accumulated the amount of wealth that you have, that they're not equal to you. That somehow they don't matter. That somehow the struggle that was there when you was a kid growing up in the communities with nothing. Like with nothing. When you was a kid growing up with drugs and all the same shit that we was growing up with. When you was that kid, I don't respect how you forgot that kid. And the kids that live next to him. And the kids that didn't make it out. And forget that people still need to be out there fighting for him. I don't respect that. We don't have the same moral compass. And I'm cool with that. I don't wish you no harm. You say a bunch of shit that you do shit that we don't get up there and utilize our platform to knock down what you doing. I mean, deliberately went on TMZ to try to diminish a fight that we had. For what? How does it benefit you? You gonna buy Gucci anyway. You had to just keep walking on. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm good. Don't talk. I'm not talking to you. You're not gonna utilize me to knock down the struggle of my own people. You're not gonna utilize me against my own people. That's what they allowed. They allowed themselves to be weapons against their own. You know, and it's so sad. It's like, yo, how did we get there? How did we get there? You look at Kodak Black, and it's like somebody got to pull Kodak. Like, you niggas got to pull Kodak Black to the side. Pull him to the side, man. He's a young kid. He needs somebody to educate. J. Cole said, I wish he had more guidance. It was the realest shit. He on the internet calling a girl bitches and hoes and all this shit. Then talking about Gucci. Like, drugs is terrible. These drugs is killing these kids. It's destroying them. It's destroying their minds, their body, their soul. They dying slowly. Great artists with so much, the pain in them is what you love to hear in the music. But the pain is also destroying them. It's destroying them, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really fucked up. And I think we have to be mindful of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a big difference between him and Floyd. Floyd is a grown man who's made a decision. This is a young boy who got a bunch of fame, came from nothing, and he's living off these drugs, and he's surrounded by young people that don't know more than he do. You know, but the bottom line is somebody got to help him, because he on a fast train. You know, and it's headed nowhere, man. It's headed nowhere, man. Like, and I like the kid. I love his music, man. I love his energy. But it's just, we seen this before, man. We keep seeing it. You know, we keep seeing it, man. So I'm going on, man. Listen, I'm not status quo. And I advise you not to be status quo. Do what you feel works for you. Don't follow people that don't fit your moral compass. If somebody tells you that money is everything and you don't believe that, stop following them. Because what you do is predicate a fake reality upon that person's mind, because they think if you follow them after they say dumb shit, that you agree with it. See, silence is a cosign. You get it? When you silent, you cosign some shit. Stop cosigning sucker shit. Stop cosigning sucker shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. They do sucker shit, say, nah, that shit is whack. I still love you, but that shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not status quo. I don't follow the trends. I don't do none of that shit. I'm for my people. I understand and I love all people. Love white people. I love Jewish people. I love green people. I love Chinese people. Every people in the world. But I understand that my people are in dire straits. We are in positions of extinction, damn near, if we don't get this shit together. They are turning us into a permanent underclass. And if we don't figure this shit out fast, that's where we're going to stay. So that's my focus. My focus is to reach the level of every other nationality here who are unified and understand their purpose and understand their history and their culture and are on one accord. That's my goal. My goal is to make sure that my people are on one accord, that we love each other and that we love ourselves. And if you don't respect that, I don't understand you. If you think money separates you from this, you got it mistaken. They wrote welcome nigga on LeBron James' house. You know what I'm saying? Damn near billionaire. One of the most successful men in the world. They don't give a fuck about that. Stop letting these people use you. Stop letting these people, mislead you into some shit. Nah, it's not. We all was created equal, but right now in America, we ain't all equal. So if you one of those people that reach the upper echelon, bring your brother with you. You know, people talk about crabs in the barrel, always crabs in the barrel. But why would the crab in the barrel be happy to help you get out when he know you ain't coming back for him? You going to talk about him like he nothing. As soon as you get out the barrel, you ain't bringing no ladder back. You ain't got a rope. But they done helped you get out. So why he ain't trying to pull you back in? He trying to get out himself. He's saying, fuck this thing. He ain't coming back for me. He going to get out here and tell me how stupid I am that I'm still in the bucket. Think about it. Let your brother know when you get out the barrel, you coming back for him. Watch how many people be happy to see you get out. Happy to push you out. Utilize their shoulders to push you up on. Because they know when you get out, you coming back for the rest of them. Stop letting these poverty pimps and these dudes that got a little bit more money than you make you believe that that's all it's about. Nah, it's about making sure everybody around you, everybody you know is comfortable. How am I have $1 billion and I walk by somebody that ain't got one and be okay? And look at him and say, well, that's on him. That's not my moral compass. It's not who I am. It's not what I believe. It's not what I stand for. And anybody that stand on some shit like that, I don't even want around me. I don't even want that type of shit around me. I ain't never stunned on none of my niggas. I used to go, remember when I first got signed, I used to go to clubs. If I had $1,000 in my pocket, every one of us had 200. I don't want to be the nigga with the bottle making you feel like you less than me. For what? I don't want to pay for no nigga. I want a man to feel like a man. You with me. You my brother. These niggas don't want that. They want to be able to stun on you. It's corny shit. Stop allowing corny niggas and corny shit to keep prospering. Do not support somebody that don't fit your moral compass. Do not support somebody that you know in the same position wouldn't support you. We got to do better, man.